So the cupboard was supposed to be for medicines, and Omri didn't want to put any sort of medicines into it. Rather, he placed his red Indian toy, which he received from his best friend Patrick, in the cupboard, and he locked the cupboard. He did this and then kissed his mother, and she turned the light out and he lay down on his side looking at the cupboard. He felt very content. Just as he was drooping off to sleep, his eyes snapped open. He had thought he heard a little noise, but no, all was quiet. His eyes closed again. So, when Omri was very satisfied with his gift, when he was trying to sleep, he suddenly heard a little noise, but he was not sure of it and he was off to sleep again. In the morning, there was no doubt about it. The noise actually woke him. He lay perfectly still in the dawn light, staring at the cupboard, from which was now coming a most extraordinary series of sounds, a pattering, a tapping, a scrambling, and surely a high pitched noise like, well, almost like a tiny voice. To be truthful, Omri was petrified. Who wouldn't be? Undoubtedly, there was something alive in that cupboard. At last, he put out his hand and touched it. He pulled very carefully. The door was tight shut, but as he pulled, the cupboard moved just slightly. The noise from inside instantly stopped. He lay still for a long time, wondering, had he imagined it? The noise did not start again. At last, he cautiously turned the key and opened the cupboard door. The Indian was gone. Omri sat up sharply in bed and peered into the dark corners. Suddenly, he saw him, but he wasn't on the shelf anymore. He was in the bottom of the cupboard, and he wasn't standing upright. He was crouching in the darkest corner, half hidden by the front of the cupboard, and he was alive. So Omri was extremely frightened because in the next morning he was all awake by that high pitched noise from the cupboard, and that was clearly audible to him, and he was very much petrified. And gathering his courage, he tried to open the cupboard. To his surprise, he discovered that the red Indian plastic figure has come to life, crouching in the darkest corner of the shelf, and that was the real magical birthday present he got. He didn't expect it at all on his birthday. So it's the ending of the story here. These are the word meanings from the lesson. Appreciate, to recognize how good something or someone is. Scatter means if you scatter things over an area, you throw or drop them so that they spread all over the area. Loft means a room or storage area within a sloping roof. Disappoint means to fail to fulfill the expectations or wishes of. Flattish means somewhat flat. Skateboard, a narrow board with wheels at each end which people stand on and ride for pleasure. Alley, a narrow passage. Basin, a bowl for washing attached to a wall and having taps connected to it. Complicated, difficult to understand or analyze. Satin means it's a smooth, shiny kind of cloth, usually made from silk. Knob is a round handle on a door which you use in order to open or close it. Regretted, felt sad. Florence, it's a city in Italy. Pattering, a rapid succession of light tapping sounds. Petrified, extremely frightened. Undoubtedly, accepted as beyond doubt. Crouching, to bend low. Here are the reference to context. The first reference is, it was not that Omri didn't appreciate Patrick's birthday present to him. The first question number A, What was Omri's birthday present? The answer is Omri's birthday present was a red Indian plastic toy by Patrick, his best friend. Number B. What did Omri feel when Patrick gave him his present? Omri was little fed up and disappointed as he had lots of such toys in his collection. Reference number 2. Omri sat up sharply in bed and peered into the dark corners. Question number A. What present did Gilon get for Omri and where did he get it from? Answer. Gilon presented him a small white metal cupboard in his birthday. He found it in the alley where they used to play around. Number B. When and why was Omri petrified? Answer is, in the next morning, Omri heard a noise from the cupboard, and when he opened it, he was extremely frightened as he discovered that the Indian toy was not on the shelf anymore. He had come to life and was crouching in the darkest corner of the cupboard.